That's
but
why I'm telling
that's
you
none of
not
my
to
business.
open the fucking portal.
This is like one of the portals that we can go home in?
Mm-hmm.
Unless we fuck up and he opens
don't know.
the
He
portal
left.
to Orcus.
Yeah, I don't
And we're
know.
all fucked.
You guys left. You didn't care. I kept asking about it.
Didn't he tell them
Repeatedly.
what the portal was?
Even Joe told you that you could activate it. There's a portal that you could activate.
Where?
Right? That's a good question. That didn't get asked like half an hour ago.
I don't know where. All I know is it was a bad idea.
It was a thing.
So are you withholding the information from me now?
Because you guys moved on.
Dooley is
No,
withholding
I'm
it.
asking Joe if he's withholding the information from me.
About the portal?
Yes.
No. About its location? No. Because I don't know the location, but I'm telling you it's a...
Well, whatever. He's stuck here forever. We'll ask him some other time.
Yes, it's not like this place is going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't it though? I thought I described how it's continuously moving thanks to tectonic shifts.
Shut up,
I thought I mentioned something to that
Thinking
extent.
about it right
It's a
now.
fucking
whenever we see this
volcano.
thing.
It can't go anywhere.
I
unless
thought
the
there was
volcano moves
there was a
with it.
reason I made a teleport and teleport or bust.
It's a goddamn mountain. It's not going anywhere.
It's a goddamn mountain that keeps suffering from earthquakes brought about by voracious viewers.
In a half a day?
It's absolutely
That's
moving.
not where
Come on. That
It
happens
you coming back in
over
half a day? Is that
thousands
what I'm
and
hearing?
thousands of years.
Well, if you're back in half a day, it's probably going to be here. You're right. If there's a random earthquake by one of the viewers, it's definitely moving.
One day you will get teleport and it won't fucking matter. It's like, oh yeah, the Templar was there once.
Whoa.
Boop, gone.
That's not going to be for a long time.
Alright, let's get these guys out of here.
If this thing was like life and death, the world's gonna blow up. If it's not powered, then yeah. But
No,
like,
that's not here.
nobody
That's up
gives a
above.
shit about this place.
Exactly.
It's a fucking volcano in the middle of nowhere.
It's a corrupt temple in another country next to some other people that you don't really care about. It's not a big deal.
I agree.
Alright, so there's all that. And this times. Hey.
So is it like pitch black in the tunnels, or is there like natural like stone lighting?
So, good question. Actually, there's a moderate purple light. Thank you,
You
Curtis.
can actually always have a lid to it.
Oh, these are. I thought you made these.
No, they're
last one I
Legos
did,
after a fashion.
It looks like the star phone
Just you
things.
can always recast it on anything.
Oh, that mic, man.
Cast it on the nose of the drill. And the
Yeah.
drill will act like a flashlight,
Yeah.
a headlight on it.
Or the big drill part itself.
Yeah, right on front of it.
Yeah, right on
Act
front.
like a headlight.
Yeah.
Alright. So, actually, you know what?
Vodka left. You should shoot it.
You don't even need these. As you guys follow through the tunnels, before long, you find yourselves deeper and deeper traveling through hewn tunnels. After another 2 hours of travel, the engineers have managed to repair to such a point, and you can unmistakably hear and feel some sort of tremors coming from just yonder. Your senses peak, and the engineers around you each do as well. One of them looks towards you and gives you a nod, then nudges the one next to him, or nudges the one next to him, above him, ahead of him. At which point that one looks back, and they all nod. We're getting close, one of them murmurs. The machine peeks out from between. Sorry, actually, I'll get some outcroppings here. Here. No, what am I doing? You know what? I'm overthinking this. Having curled around, the tunnels bring you out amongst the cavernous ravine, the large area.
Can we have a short rest now, sir?
Couldn't hear that.
Can we have a short rest now, sir?
Good. I thought we were going to do it inside the tunnel.
Inside the what?
Inside the tunnel.
We're out of the tunnel.
We just had to make it far enough away from the tunnel for us to be.
We have had a short rest.
You did have a short rest. That was the agreed upon
Okay.
consensus there.
Are you healed up, Paul?
The NPCs are.
What?
The NPCs?
Yeah, what
Your
about-
engineers, they are.
Half of them died already, I think.
They're not dead.
They're not dead. They're
They
very
are.
hurt.
They just got hurt.
They get hit again and they will die.
I'll heal everybody then.
Everybody?
Prayer of healing can heal 6 people.
6 people? Okay.
So all 6
That's
of them.
3
engineers,
times
if they're
we're good.
hurt,
How much hit points you got going on for them?
2d8
2d8?
plus my bonus, so I'm sure that's max health for them.
Okay.
So how much do we get? Or do we
Not you guys. Use your hit dice.
That was just for the NPCs.
Oh, for the NPCs.
6 and 6 for 12 actually. So
Plus 4.
plus 4. So 16 points, which is half of the damage that most of them took. Actually, no, it heals.
Only one guy got hit really hard. It was
To the point.
Junquist.
That is true, actually. He did get hit pretty hard. But regardless, these guys are healed altogether, and the other 2 are 28 minus 16 is going to be 12.
The NPCs will use their hit dice as well.
The NPCs have no hit dice. Your minion has hit dice.
Yes, it does.
That all said, you heal them up. The engineers are thankful for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's
Don't thank me. Thank Baylor.
From there, you guys enter into the cavern. The massive chamber yawns ahead of you. Bleak as it is thrumming and hot. As you stand amidst the stone darkness all around you, the purple haze has dissipated, replaced with naught but thick darkness, where pierced upon by the light emitted from whatever sources you have going on. So what have you got going on at this point?
I cast light on the drill tip.
Okay, fair enough.
Uh,
So shining ahead of the drill as the engineers move forward, in the darkness, you can hear against the walls a thrumming noise. Blum, 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 blum. Not rhythmic, but every so often, blum, 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 and just fluidic, echoing, vibrating against the cavern wall. And stretching away into the darkness, you can see a little bit of a glow of red coming from the end of the pitch-long tunnel ahead of you. So in other words, where you are, you hear the intense thrumming of lava against this wall, and down far there must be at least 100, 200 feet away. Hard to tell against the darkness. You can see the mild glow of red.
Can you hear the lava on the other side of the wall?
Yeah.
I asked the engineers, I'm like,
Does lava usually make noise?
don't listen to him.
It's about 2 days away.
I'm like, would it be wiser to go slower with the drill through here to create less?
You leave that to us. We know what we're doing.
right.
If you would have said that to Ivor, you would have a gun in your head, so you know.
So at this point, your
Matters
engineer
of
says to
geography
you,
and mining, I trust their insight.
we're going to need
Matters of
protection
combat,
in case of
they
any
trust
elemental
mine.
activity.
Or I
So,
will execute
guys,
them on the spot.
you guys watch as the engineers actually start springing into action at this point. They come upon you and say, Kale, we're going to need protection if any elemental activity should spring into action. And you know from past experience that elementals are a typical occurrence every time you start drilling into volcanoes. It's just one of those things that happens.
Yeah.
Just fire elemental, fuck. Fire elemental, fuck. Another fire elemental. Hey! Fire elemental, fuck. Just
Like we're
happens.
drilling into someone's bathtub and they just keep jumping in.
Water elemental, fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, so...
I want a pool. Fuck.
Did I win a pool? Fuck you.
My
Right.
kid's wading pool at Tokyo was terrible. Mimic? Water elemental. Fuck.
A 3-foot plastic pool just
Suffocates it. It's like a fucking Venus flytrap. It suffocates its prey and then just slowly digests it. It's slowly...
A plastic pool is an earth element because the plastic comes from.
Oh, terrible.
You know, you
terrible,
could get away
terrible,
with
terrible.
it. You could get away.
You could. Okay. So where was I? Sorry, getting lost in this. The engineers,
Yeah.
at which point, also start to scout around, and they start to ignite torches from their bags. That is to say, sun rods after a fashion. So one after the next, holding them aloft. They have 20 feet, and they start fanning out. They pull out parchment and begin to work. An hour passes by easily. The engineers surveying the area, coming back. A table is set. Oop, hang on, where'd it go? A table is set up, unfolded from one's gear.
Because I care about their safety, I will be out there with them guarding them.
Okay.
I'll take that up too, following lead. So I'm right behind him.
Okay. A rack of tools is set up.
I can't go down that long. Someone move my character. Yeah.
Okay. Thoracics.
I'm up
Dan?
ahead of everybody, so I don't
I'm
want to
watching
be
the drill. From
worried
behind.
about danger. Anything sneaking up on us while we're out in this.
There we go.
This
Danger
guy,
sense yet?
What's that?
Do you have danger sense yet?
the guy who makes his way down to the one side, suddenly yells out, "Found something!
I'll walk over casually.
This tunnel should lead some direction this way. If the tunnel map is to be believed," and he walks back over towards the table, all dramatic struttingly. He opens up the parchment and looks it over and points to it. "This is our destination," and it shows like the path from here curls around to there. He says, "This may be a lucky break, no pun intended. Rather than attempt to route and scout down all that direction, we can drill on the other side and possibly cause the conduit to splash through."
One problem. We just went through a highly tectonic activity area. How are we gonna get the lava back to the town?
He points to the map again and says, "They want us to get the lava here, and we would otherwise have to go that way, and then start, we would have to figure from here the lava to go over to there somehow. We have a tunnel leading this way. Is it
Okay.
short it?"
So let's say we have to drill 300 to 600 feet, maybe.
You leave the mathematics to us, boy.
Okay.
Just cover us in case any fire elementals should pop out.
Reload
what
his
happens-
pistol.
What happens if you're wrong?
We're screwed.
Then we drown in lava.
No.
Good
like,
thing we all have fire resistant rings on.
If we open up the path where you say, and then it doesn't flow where we want it to.
I'll tell you why it will. We will trough it, and we will cause a small amount to come through. We've done this before.
I'm just saying what happens if it doesn't.
Then it
Where
will
do we
spread
go?
outwards.
What
These guys are
direction
not
do
going
we
to do
go?
something that's going to get themselves killed.
He points over towards the way you came and says, "Simply retreating back the way we came seems a viable option. I'm not sure they understand your concerns, Sir Ivor." Sir Ketterog.
And if the magma was to back up, how far would it get?
Potentially, depends on the reservoir that we're tapping into. The question becomes, would it come uphill or downhill? And I put that question to you.
Would it follow us all the way back up to the chasm?
It wouldn't follow us up. Not while we have that opening, and he nods towards the long trek away. And then he looks back towards this tunnel here and states, "Our goal is to get it to go across to there. If we fail, then it will go that way."
And if this way is blocked?
It does not seem like it should be according to the map. In fact, according to this map, that is where it's currently going.
Our map did not show a Palerite temple smack dab in the middle of a mountain.
If I
Like to
recall,
plan ahead.
sir, the ghost explained something to that, but that's none of my business because that would be meta, and I believe I was in the tunnel. with the rest
Corrupted
of the
ghosts
crew
are full of
making my
shit
way.
and you never saw it, so shut the
No,
fuck up.
exactly. So why are you telling me about it?
I'm
The
not.
ghost was friends with the paladin.
Meta-splaining this shit.
Maybe it was the paladin.
No.
No, he's off.
You had a
was
higher
me.
tell.
No.
You killed me!
Yes, I did.
Is that my mini-me? No, it's my dead son.
My body is still floating.
It's gotten enough drop.
My spirit got so tired of floating, I just left my body.
I fucking fell out of it.
Oh my god. Alright, so you guys have this place surveyed out. You got